Hey everybody, Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell for you today. You can see that we're going to be making a card with the Beauty of Friendship stamp set, which is new in the annual catalog, and I'm pairing that with the Designer Series paper, Beauty of the Earth. So this is a really simple sketch idea. We're just going to do 4 panels on the front, and then we're using the sentiments and the stamps to dress it up a little bit, and I've done some drawing embossing for the front of our card. So let me go through putting this really quick and simple card together for you. So I like this design because 1, you can duplicate it pretty easily. 2, the Designer Series paper, which comes 12 by 12 when it's not cut. This is going to be a 3 by 4 section of that DSP, so I can do 12 cards from 1 sheet of paper. So that's kind of nice if you want to make multiples, whether you're a demonstrator doing a swap or you're doing a swap with friends, or if you're making, you know, greeting cards or holiday cards for a gift or for yourself. This is a nice way to make multiple cards rather quickly. Okay, so like I've said, I've embossed my thick basic white cardstock with the Tasteful Textures embossing folder. So I just have a real light texture embossed on there. Okay, and it is the thick paper because it's really like a 1-layer card. So I want that to have a little more body to it. Now here's how I'm going to put these pieces on. So you can see as I cut them, I kept them kind of in the same order that they would have been on the paper. So now I'm just going to flip them just like this, and that side of the paper is beautiful too. If you wanted to make it with the other side, you could certainly make it with either side of the paper. So I've paired it with Misty Moonlight, which is an ink color. So I'm using that ink and that cardstock. And so I'm just going to put some liquid adhesive on the back of each of these 4 panels. It doesn't need to be super thick, just kind of spread it around. And then I'm going to start with the one on the end, and I'm just going to put this down so that I have a frame around the top and the sides that are about equal spacing. Okay, and then I'm just going to go right down my line. I know I've left about 1/8 of an inch between my panels here. And here's the last one. Okay, so there's really simple attachment of those panels. Now I'm going to put that on my card base with some dimensionals. So I got 1 in each corner, and I'm going to put 1 in the middle just to give it a little bit of pop there as well, so it doesn't push in the middle. I'm just going to put that right on the center of my card. Okay, then I've used my stitched rectangle framelits because I wanted kind of a stitched edge. The dies that come with this do have some rectangles, but I wanted kind of that extra stitched edge for embellishment. So I've cut 1 from the Misty Moonlight and I've cut 1 from Whisper White. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp my greeting. So I'm going to open up my matching ink, my Misty Moonlight, and I've got my, on my front I'm doing You Truly Inspire Me. And I like the fact that this photopolymer, I can position my stamp on my die cut just like that. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry for a second. I am going to put 1 dimensional on the back of that, and what I've done with these 2 rectangles is I've offset them. Okay, so instead of having a frame all the way around, I've just offset them, and then I'm going to add liquid adhesive to the back of my blue rectangle. And I'm just going to position that right here on the front of my card. Okay, and then, I don't know if you've spotted these, but we have clear and epoxy dots. They are little teardrops, little triangles, diamonds, I guess, and circles. And I'm using the silver ones just to give that a little bit of embellishment there. So there's the front of my card. So now for the inside, I'm going to stamp my sentiment here as well. This one says, "Friendships refresh the soul," and I really like that. Seems very fitting after the previous year, yes? So I got that in my center, and then I'm using the tree, the large evergreen image from the stamp set. I'm actually using the one that's got the 2 different phases of the stamp. You'll see in just a second. So I've got some of the detail, but it looks like I've double stamped it because it's got that 2 shades of the blue just by doing 1 stamp. And that's my card. There's the whole project. So pretty simple, yeah? So start to finish, didn't take very long. And you could do that with any of your pattern paper, or if you wanted to stamp your own, you could do that and then cut it up into panels as well. So I hope you enjoyed this quick and simple project today. Again, it's the Beauty of Friendship stamp set. Nice, easy pattern. I'll have the details in my blog post. And you could leave me comments here or over on my blog and let me know that you've enjoyed it. All right, everybody, I hope you do some fun stamping, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.